You will need coffee shops and sunsets and road trips, airplanes and passports, and old songs and new songs. But people more than anything else. You will need other people, and you will need to be that other person to someone else. A living, breathing, screaming invitation to believe better things. That quote's by Jamie Tukorsky. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. I'm not entirely sure. Sure, long words are super hard, and I'm doing my best, okay? Sorry about it. Anyway, Jamie is the founder of a nonprofit organization called To Write Love on Our Arms, which has been a guiding force in my life since about 7th or 8th grade. But right now I feel like this quote is more relevant than ever, because we're living in a world of craziness right now, okay? And there's so much struggle and suffering and trouble and hurt and pain and all of these things, and we wake up to it every morning. And on top of all of these monumental things that are happening, all these monumental issues and problems and hurt, we're all also battling our own individual demons and our own individual battles every single morning when we wake up. And yet, we're still trying to be those other people all the time. We're constantly trying to be a source of good and a source of light and a reminder to someone else, like, hey, it's not all terrible, okay? We're trying our best, and there's good left here, and we're trying our best to illuminate it. But we're forgetting about the first half, okay? We're so caught up in trying to be other people's other people. That's a tough one. That we forget that we need other people as well. And so today, I'm going to be your other person. Because I assume if you're watching this at some point, you have been my other person, or you will be in the future, or you're out there being another person to someone else. And I'm so proud of you for doing that. But today I want to tell you that you matter, and you are important, and you are loved, and you are such a vital part of everything that's going on here. And I want to remind you of that because I think sometimes we forget. And I think sometimes we get so caught up in all of this pain and all of this suffering that sometimes we find it hard to believe in what we're trying to believe in. And a large part of that, something that we struggle to believe in, is ourselves. And I'm here to tell you that you're doing fantastic, and you're doing great. And even if you are struggling to get out of bed, or if you are barely able to eat, or whatever it may be, you are doing such an incredible job. Okay? You are doing the best you can day in and day out, and that's all anybody can ever ask from you. It'd be cool if I could, talk greatly. Fuck. It'd be cool if I could talk without making mistakes, because in this motivational video it would be 10 times better, but I can't. So you're gonna have to work with what you got. But I mean it, okay? You are one of the most important parts of this world. All of you. Okay? And you matter so much more than you'll ever realize. And you make so much more of an impact than I think you can even begin to grasp. Because that's one of our inherent downfalls a lot of the times, is that we can see all this negativity and we can see all these bad things in the world, but we can't see the light sometimes, and we can't see it in ourselves more than anywhere else. And so I want to make sure that you remember that you're killing it, okay? You are doing the best you can, and that's literally all anybody needs or wants from you, okay? And if anybody expects anything different, maybe they just don't understand what's going on. But your best is the best you can do, and your best is going to change day in and day out, and that's okay. But you matter. Fundamentally, you matter. It's not your actions. It's not what you're able to do. It's not how smart you are or how pretty you are or how much of a fight you're willing to give. You matter regardless, and you will always matter. And you will always be an important piece of this earth and this world that we live in. And I know that you probably forget that sometimes. And I think sometimes we forget how important we are and how much we're loved and how necessary we are to the survival of things. And I know that sounds dramatic, but it's not. Okay, you make so much more of an impact day in and day out than you probably will ever realize, okay? Your smile could be the thing that keeps somebody moving through their day, or the fact that you held the door open for someone could be enough to turn that entire week around for that individual. Okay, it's the little things that we do in life that matter when we don't realize it. Even just by surviving sometimes, you are doing so much more for other people than you realize. Because maybe they didn't think survival was possible, and you proved to them that it was. Your existence matters, okay? And this fight that you're fighting, whether it be your own, or trying to help with someone else's, or you're trying to take on these monumental issues that are in our world today. Okay, this fight that you're fighting, it matters, and it will always matter. Okay, and it's important to remember that we need to be able to accept other people and help from other people. While you're out there being everybody else's other person, don't forget to let other people be your other person, okay? This is the most confusing language and diction to have to repeat multiple times, but that's okay. So that's what I wanted to do today. I wanted to pop my little head in because I haven't said hello in a while. And I know you guys are out there just doing your thing, and I'm proud of you. But I just wanted to make sure you remember that you are loved, you matter, you're important. And if you ever need to be reminded personally, reach out, okay? Whether it be me or anyone else, just don't be afraid to ask for other people, all right? We're all here for each other, and we're all in this together, and you can insert whatever High School Musical dance you want to do. I'm not going to today because I'm pretty sure I did that in my last video. But we need one another right now more than ever. So, I love you all, and I hope you have a great day. I think it's Monday. This is a Fitbit, it won't tell me, but I love you all, and I hope you have a great day, and I hope you're able to see the good in the world, okay? Because I know right now we're surrounded by a lot of bad things. But I hope you're able to see the good in the world, and if you're not finding it elsewhere, then go look in the mirror, okay? And you'll be reminded of it. Have a good one, everyone.